What's up YouTube, Tech Crush here, and in this video I'm going to compare the HTC Desire I with the Apple iPhone 6. When coming to the physical size, HTC Desire I have 5.2 inches and Apple iPhone 6 have 4.7 inches, and the resolution of HTC Desire I smartphone is 1080 into 1920 pixels, whereas iPhone 6 have 715 to 1334 pixels. The pixel density of HTC Desire I is 424 ppi, whereas iPhone 6 have 326 ppi pixel density. The HTC Desire I runs on Android version 4.4 KitKat, and the iPhone 6 runs on iOS 8. And when coming to the weight of the smartphones, the iPhone 6 weighs just 129 grams compared to the HTC Desire I, which is 154 grams, and the dimensions of HTC Desire I are 151.7 into 73.8 into 8.5, whereas iPhone 6 is 138.1 into 67 into 6.9 mm. It is just 6.9 mm thin, and it is very much thinner when compared to the HTC Desire I. When coming to the rear camera, HTC Desire I have 13 megapixel rear camera, whereas iPhone 6 have 8 megapixel rear camera. Both of these smartphones offers dual LED flash. The aperture size for the HTC Desire I is f2.0. The iPhone 6 have aperture size of f2.2, and the focal length for the cameras of both smartphones is equal. And when coming to the front facing camera, the HTC Desire I have 13 megapixel front facing camera, whereas iPhone 6 have 1.2 megapixel front facing camera. And it have features, both of them have features like back illuminated sensor, autofocus, high dynamic range mode. The iPhone 6 have optical image stabilization, which is not present in the HTC Desire I. And when coming to the camcorder, HTC Desire I is capable of recording 1080p HD videos, whereas iPhone 6 is also capable of recording 1080p HD videos, and it is also capable of recording slow motion videos at the rate of 720p. And when coming to the other features, hardware features, HTC Desire I have Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset, whereas iPhone 6 have Apple A8 chipset, and the processor used in HTC Desire I is a quad-core processor, whereas iPhone 6 have a dual-core processor, and it is a 64-bit, whereas HTC Desire I have 32-bit processor, and it have 2 GB of RAM, whereas iPhone 6 have 1 GB of RAM. The built-in storage capacity of HTC Desire I is 16 GB and can be expanded up to 128 GB using a micro SD card, but the iPhone 6 have built-in storage capacity of 128 GB. There is no micro SD slot available in iPhone 6. When coming to the battery capacity, the battery capacity of HTC Desire I is 2400 mAh, and the iPhone 6 is 1800 mAh, something around it. And the standby time for both the smartphones is HTC Desire I is 20 hours and 3G talk time, whereas iPhone 6 have 14 hours, and the standby time for iPhone 6 is 10.4 days, whereas HTC Desire I is 22.4 days. And the battery is not user replaceable for both the smartphones. Both these smartphones have connectivity options like Bluetooth 4.0, Wi-Fi connectivity, mobile hotspot is present in both these smartphones. The iPhone 6 doesn't have a micro USB connectivity like the HTC Desire I. It has HTC Desire I has standard micro USB connectivity, whereas iPhone 6 needs on a proprietary USB cable, that means only an iPhone cable to transfer the data. And HTC Desire I is water resistant and is IP certified, and it has scratch resistant glass, whereas iPhone 6 is not doesn't have any IP certification, but it has a scratch resistant glass. This is about comparison of HTC Desire I with iPhone 6. Thanks for watching my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.